What's going on, guys? Jurassic here. Today we're back to Sea of Thieves. We're going to be doing the Herald of Flame adventure. This adventure is expiring on October 28th.
That's right. Belle wants your help over at Liar's Backbone. I don't know what business she has out there, but if Stitcher Jim is involved, it's going to lead to trouble. Watch your back.
Alright. Dear wanted pirate, Belle has been looking for you. If you can sail to the Liar's Backbone and find her in Stitcher Jim's old hideout, the Reader. Alright, so once you make it to Liar's Backbone, you'll notice this little ghost buoy. Secret cave. Use this little lever here. Must be in the right location. Oh, you're here. I got your message and you need my help.
I'm glad it reached you. Time is against us, but I'm told you can never be too cautious when dealing with Stitcher Jim. I'm sure you have questions, but we must be swift. If what I've learned is true, Flameheart's rebirth is much closer than we thought.
Reunion in the Roar.
You're here.
So I need to hunt down Stitcher Jim, you say?
The ancient prophecy was quite clear. The Herald of the Flame shall rise to pave the way for Flameheart's rebirth. Even so, we cannot afford to make mistakes. Before we think of chasing down Stitcher Jim, we must be certain that he truly is this Herald. I've sent a friend to scour the Devil's Thirst, the last place anyone saw Stitcher Jim alive. So long as the region remains dormant, you should be able to join them in searching for the truth. Once you have proof of Stitcher Jim's involvement, return to me. I'll find out everything I can about the Herald's role in what's to come. I only hope we can find some way to stop them.
Okay, so she gave us another letter. Seek out Stitcher Jim. We need to know for sure if Stitcher Jim, if he is the Herald of the Flame, he was last seen at the Devil's Thirst. An ally will meet you there. So next up, we need to go southeast all the way down here into the Devil's Thirst. It is a little bit of a sail. Ahoy, Mr. Pendragon.
You seem troubled.
Ah, familiar face. When Belle told me she planned to recruit some assistants, I suspected we might be running into one another out here.
Ah.
For my part, I'm all too eager to learn what happened to Stitcher Jim. Herald or not, I have rather a lot to say to him, though I doubt he'll enjoy hearing it. But all that you can wait, what matters right now is establishing whether he's mixed up in the resurrection business. Prophecies have a way of misleading people. To start with, you should take this lantern, as I'm sure you're aware. In living hands, its flame can reveal visions of the past. Learn where Stitcher Jim is now. We should follow his footsteps, starting just north of here, by the entrance of Flameheart's lair, the Heart of the Fire.
Yes.
Hush now. No use screaming in there. If the master wants souls, that's what the master gets. I'll give the Ashen Lords your regards.
So I'm not gonna lie, I saw a parrot on the rock and I thought the parrot was speaking.
Start of Jim's trail, and of his treachery.
Okay, so we know he starts here.
Here we are. The start of Jim's trail. How may I be of service? And of his treachery.
Even though I know my crew are safe, it brings me no pleasure to relive them being held captive like this. Their souls were nearly lost forever. As their captain, I made a promise that I would always protect them. Stitcher Jim came dangerously close to breaking my vow. Now then, we'd like the key and thus our chance to follow Jim's trail through the Heart of Fire. But perhaps there is no need to put you in harm's way. No matter what secret path Stitcher took to flee from the Flameheart, he would have had to drag himself back to the surface sooner or later in order to escape. If memory serves, there's an underwater passage not far from here. Head southwest along the shoreline and see what the lantern can uncover.
My arm! It won't stop burning! They planned this. Both of them. Using me. Stringing me along. Ah! I won't let them take me.
So, the deceiver got a taste of his own medicine. Let's see what else we can find. Have you found something?
Well, we can be certain that Stitch Jim didn't linger here once Flameheart's betrayal became clear. He must have had some means of escape. It seems to me that he was heading south along the base of the volcano. Perhaps he was making for some kind of ship? We should investigate. You know, Jim captured my crew for the sake of his own convenience. He needed personal effects, and he'd already taken their belongings from the Black Witch. I always assumed Flameheart had behaved the same manner. Stitcher was a convenient pawn, but he'd have found another if it became necessary. But if all this really was prophesized countless years ago, then again, maybe. But that's a reminiscence from another time. Let's press on.
Can't go back. Yeah, not safe. That place I never showed. Need the key. This blasted arm.
Right, so by shadow of the volcano, he literally means in this corner.
You seem troubled.
Lost and alone, without a friend in the world. Being burned alive from the inside, it almost makes you feel sorry for the man.
Yes.
Even so, it seems Jim was willy enough to have some kind of sanctuary, a place to lick his wounds that not even Flameheart knew about. It likewise seems that gaining access requires some kind of totem key. Your first step should be to set sail in Jim's wake and see if you can't claim it for yourself. His destination appears to be an island known as Ashen Reaches. I'm no cartographer, but I should be able to create a reasonable facsimile of that map. His boat vanished, but technically he did have the map on his boat. Oh, there it goes. So it's probably random for everybody, but we found it next to the middle of nowhere. Nice job. I think this is the key to the vault on this island. And it looks like we just bring the sun key over here.
I used to have rather a knack for this sort of thing. The vault key should fit somewhere
the northish side of the
around
island.
here.
Alright, so all we gotta do is place the totem down, opens up the secret vault. Now normally there's going to be a whole bunch of gold behind here, but I'm assuming this is just going to be for quest items. Hold on, there's a book. Read Alone by Stitcher Jim. My beloved, my masters, my Jim! This is a nightmare, we must be. Why not wake up? Just wake up, wake up! Jim, wake! Jim. So thirsty, but no. I can hear them out here. Smell them, taste them. Must stay quiet. I think I slept. How long has it been? Too dangerous to glance at the moon, and always my arm. I see it all clear now. She tricked me. Me! But she told me too much. I remember the things I wasn't meant to hear. I can still make them pay. Hear him, all of them. I'm still so weak. We need to brave. Find some food topside. I'll need my strength, glory, flameheart. No, only death. Lasting forever, death to the flameheart. Alright, so there's a couple white symbols on the wall. You want to try to match them to the pillars in order to solve the puzzles. There we go. So the answer key is death to flameheart. Which would be this symbol here is death, and the 2 dots is going to be 2. Which would be this one. Flameheart's going to start with the V on the wall, and then the heart symbol is going to be this one. Then you come around over here. We have a Stitcher journal note, Ashen Skull, and a couple other treasure items.
It seems we've uncovered our next destination.
Death to Flameheart, I'm ready. Time to head to the southern Flintlock Peninsula, break open that tomb, and grind Flameheart's bones to dust. No resurrection, only my revenge.
Have you found something?
Well, the truth is there before us, plain as day. Jim was so blinded by fury at his fate, he decided to take revenge on Flameheart himself, as best he could. If Jin's motive was to destroy Flameheart's remains and prevent any hope of his resurrection, however, it's hard to believe that he could truly be this Herald of the Flame. The only way to know if he succeeded is to make our own way to Flintlock Peninsula and examine Flameheart's tomb for ourselves. With a little luck, we'll be able to tell Belle that the ancient prophecy will not be coming to pass. Imagine the irony, an age of peace ushered in by Stitcher Jim. Alright, so from Ashen's Reaches, we gotta go north all the way up here to Flintlock Peninsula. A little bit of a travel in between islands. Alright, so on the east side, there is a book here for Jim. My faith was tested and I was found wanting. Belief in the flame burned so brightly in the master's body I thought the pain agony coursing through my arm, when in fact it was purpose, power, a fine gift indeed. I'll work here to atone, bask in the flame. That's my destiny. Master knows it, his son knows it, even the ancient, long since dust understood. Every day my long life, from the moment I took Rathbone's map, he led me to this. I will restore the master as best I can, ready for his return. Stitch him together. Ramsay and his rabble will surely want to make a fight. Well, let them try. Soon I'll have no more need to fear, though no stopping the Herald of the Flame.
You here to finish what he started?
Father did not betray you. Father rewarded you, though you did not care to accept. Rise and I shall explain.
An unexpected meeting.
Alright, so perfectly on the south side of the island, right next to this little tree here, there's going to be a little ghost thing. You are going to have your lantern shown for him to pop up.
How may I be of service?
It would appear that whatever Flameheart intended for Stitcher Jim, the man fled before it could play out. I wonder how long the servant scout spent searching for him. Regardless of this encounter changes things, the Reaper's bones would not have stood idly by and let Jim take his revenge against Flameheart. Something else must have transpired here. I don't relish walking these shores again, not after the last time, but I suppose we must keep moving. One way or another, Flameheart's tomb in the cave to the north will provide our answers. So if you run up the hill from Stitcher Jim, you're able just to drop on these little bones here, and you'll head directly into the cave.
You're telling me this was all part of his plan?
No plan, prophecy. Fate has chosen you. But there is much to do before you take your rightful place in history.
Looks like Bell was right after all. Let's see what we can learn inside. Have you found something?
The servant spoke about the prophecy. I don't think there can be any more room for doubt. Stitcher Jim is truly the Herald of the Flame. And yet, I can't help but wonder what Jim's role in all of it is meant to be. There shouldn't be...
Let's see what we can learn inside.
And yet, I couldn't help but wonder what Jim's role in all this is meant to be. All that should lie beyond the door is a headless cadaver. The last time I set eyes upon into the tomb, I was blinded by Jim's trickery. Now I need to see the truth for myself.
I've done all that I can, but with the skull in pieces.
No matter. From our enemies, we have learned that Father can be made whole once more. We shall prepare the ritual, but first approach the chalice and drink deep. Your reward is waiting.
I hate to say this, but it seems we found all the proof we need. How may I be of service?
An empty tomb, and a truth that can no longer be denied. Stitcher Jim was indeed working here, reconstructing Flameheart's broken body, ready for the time of resurrection.
But it seems
Let me think, without the skull, bones are just bones. The body must be complete before it can be used as a vessel, and the ritual can hardly be performed in secret. The time has come to part ways, at least for the moment. Return to Bell, warn her of everything that we've learned, and all is yet to come. If this is our last chance to prevent Flameheart's rebirth, we're going to need all the help we can get.
But it seems we found all the proof we need. You seem troubled.
Return to Liar's Backbone as quickly as possible and tell Bell what we've learned about Flameheart's Herald, the skull. If we hurry, we still have a chance to stop the ritual. Alright, so that's not too bad. From the final Flintlock Peninsula Island, all you have to do is head a little bit northwest and you'll get to Liar's Backbone. Alright, so now that we made it back to Liar's Backbone, all you gotta do is go to the northwest side of the island and you'll see the ghost buoy, and you should see the messenger right here. Don't forget to open up the secret cave. Why shouldn't it just meet us on the outside? Alright, Belle, we got information.
It's good to see you.
Back already? That suggests you and Arthur found something. Jim is the Herald. He's preparing a body.
What? No! He can only have been Plunder Valley. They must have been spying on me all along. Well, two can play at that game. My allies have located the Herald's ritual site. Take time to gather supplies. Once you're prepared, return to me, and we'll put an end to this prophecy once and for all.
So it looks like the Herald of Flame prophecy.
Here at last. There's no time to waste. You're here.
Alright, so all you gotta do is click on Continue Adventure. I'm ready to confront Herald. I'm ready to confront the Herald.
Very well. The ritual is taking place at Molten Sands Fortress. You should expect it to be heavily defended. If Flameheart's body is restored, the way will be clear for his return to the Sea of Thieves. I have given Pendragon's blade power to obliterate the skull once and for all, but you'll need to buy him time to use it. Set sail and join him at Molten Sands. I will send you all the aid I can.
Stop the ritual. The Herald is at Molten Sands Fortress conducting a ritual to restore Flameheart's body. Now is our chance to end prophecy forever. Back to the ship. Alright, well, I'm not seeing any ships out here, so I guess it's just hand-to-hand combat.
Set sail and join him at Molten Sands. I will send you all the aid I can.
Alright, so we got the same note that we already had before. You'll notice that we got 2 of them now. It's going to say the same thing. Head over to the Molten Sands Fortress. You should see a tornado above the island. As long as you see that, you're good to go. And now we have the tornado. Alright, so now that we approach the island, it looks completely different than last time. And now it's activated for the final part. Alright, so once you get on the island, it does say a battle begins. And you can see over there some crazy ritual going on. Oh, Stitch of Jim, we're here for ya.
Intruders! And tremble before the Herald of the Flame!
You look cool.
Run for your
My
cat!
hair's a little weird. The rest of them looks cool though. Alright, so in darkness, his power evokes. Looks like he's summoning up some minions. Alright, so he's just on the ground. He's going all crazy.
You are close. Close enough!
Dun dun dun.
Don't let the flame die!
But feel free to come over here, Mr. Pendragon, and end this.
There is no light greater than
That's cool. Alright, so my plan is just to stick to his back and... Oh! We got the ancients! Oh, I died. Alright, with the lava going off in the background, this is super cool. Just avoid all the lava and let over to him. Keep on stabbing him in the back since it seems like he's mostly a frontal attack person. We got the ancients over here beating them up for us. Alright, so he's activated the fire. Step back, ate some fruit.
That's just a taste of his power!
Alright, so he does eventually summon in some ghosts. Alright, now he's going to summon everything down to the ground, so be super careful. Looks like we won the battle. That wasn't too bad. Mr. Pendragon. Alright, so Mr. Pendragon's found in the treasure room.
Now's our chance. Let's see what this Sword of Souls is really made of. It's done. At long last, the suffering, all the chaos I unwittingly unleashed. Never again. Our struggle today might just have saved the Sea of Thieves from devastation. Why not return to Belle and deliver the good news? I have a few final tasks to take care of.
Alright, so now that you've fully finished killing him, we have to head all the way back to Liar's Backbone to deliver the good news. There is a little bit of treasure inside of here. Looks like we get a chest of rage, which does eventually blow up if you don't keep water on it. Keep that in mind.
Have you found something?
With the skull obliterated, Flameheart cannot return to his body. I believe that this time we finally succeeded in preventing his return. I'll stay here and mop up the lingering phantoms. You should return to Belle at Liar's Backbone and deliver the good news in person. Greed renewed by Stitcher Jim. Drink, he told me. Drink I did. Drained every last drop to wash Stitcher Jim away. My old self perceived the raw strength of the Ashen Lord, but not the wisdom. With so many new thoughts, now my head's full of countless secrets. Now I understand how to perform the ritual, how to split the skies apart and rain down the Master's fury, to call forth others in service to their king. The world looks so much darker through the sightless eyes and yearns for the light of the flame, the radiance of the Herald, a beacon to call to my Master's home. I'll drain the Devil's Roar to its last ember in order to finish my glorious work. Soon my Master will complete, and then, at last, so will I. Alright, so back on the island for one final talk with Belle. Come around over here to the little secret lever.
Here at last.
We did it! We stopped the ritual! I saw molten sands erupting just now. Did you defeat the Herald?
Excellent! At last, we have the upper hand against the servant and his followers. Once Ramsay hears of this, pirates all across the waves will be cheering your name.
I fear it may be too soon for celebration. I was eager to tie up any loose ends, so once the dust had settled, I returned to the ritual site. I'm sorry to say that Flameheart's remains are missing. And so is Stitcher Jim. It seems I'll never be able to make amends for all the damage I've done.
Enough of that, Arthur. The champion of souls cannot afford to wallow in despair. Not when the seas are still in danger.
You're right. Even so, we should assume the worst. When exactly is this time of resurrection mentioned in the prophecy?
It is tied to an annual conjunction between the worlds, though I believe pirates here prefer to call it the Festival of the Damned.
That festival is almost upon us. What can we do?
I don't know. Not yet. But we're all in this together. I'll just have to find us an answer.
Until you do, my ship, my crew, and my blade are yours. This all began aboard the Black Witch. It seems only fitting that it should end there.
The Herald of Flame adventure complete.
You're here. We have work to do.
Congratulations, the memento of your adventure was added to your vanity chest. So we got the jacket. If you guys are curious what the jacket looks like, this is what it is. Alright guys, that's going to be it for today. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.